On today's video, I'll be teaching you on some of the things you're going to analyze before committing to an investment. Hi, my name is Elaine. I'm no financial expert, but I'll be teaching you a thing or two about money. The first thing you need to do when it comes to investment is understand the investment. Ask yourself, how is it going to generate income? Is it active income? Is it passive income? And by active income, we mean that are you going to work for it to generate income for you? But for passive, is the income is going to work for you. For example, we take two instances. We have real estate investment and we have a boutique. For the boutique, you have to work so that you can get the returns. For the real estate, it's the money working for you. So that is active, that is passive, but for the boutique, it's active. The other question you need to ask yourself is, how is it going to generate income? And the other thing you need to ask yourself is, what exactly are you investing in? After understanding your investment, you're going to calculate the expected returns, the payback, the return on investment, and everything, the time duration you expect it. You need to understand how long this investment is going to return back your money. So this is the return on investment. And the payback time is very important, since you need to gauge you. If you're having a loan, you need to also look at factors. Is the investment going to start generating income for you as soon as possible, or is it going to take time? And the other thing you need to understand about your investment is the cash flow, the income, the expenses, so that you can measure up whether the investment is worth it or not. The other thing you're supposed to do is evaluate your risk. Every investment comes with its own risks. There may be theft, there may be inflation, there may be fire, there may be accidents. Anything can happen. Are you ready to deal with the risk? Every investment is a risk. Do not forget that. But we take some necessary measures to make sure the investment is well guarded. But you need to ask yourself, will you be okay in case you lose the money? You need to gauge all the things that could go wrong and understand that every investment is a risk. But this is not to discourage you, because every investment is a risk. And as Jim Rohn says, even you being born was a risk. So do not be afraid of investing just because of the risks. The number 4 most important part is researching the market. You need to understand, if you're a salesperson, where do you get your stock? How many competitors do you have? What are some of the things like city council permits? All these things. Research your market. What is the best? Who are your customers? What does it involve? Research the investment fully. Look at trends, ask local experts, do everything in your power do your research fully, because researching is very important, so that you can understand also your growth potential and some growth barriers. Research is actually the most important. Due diligence is also an important part of investing. Due diligence is basically background check. Now on point number 6, ask yourself, is this investment aligned to my goals? Can you manage it with your current time, skills, and everything? Are you looking for a short-term kind of investment, or maybe a long-term? For example, you cannot claim you want passive income while you've invested in a business that needs daily oversight. So you need to do your analysis and understand this investment, what comes with it. And lastly, about exiting the business, you need to understand, anytime you want to hang your boots up, you want to quit the business, you need to understand how is the business going to benefit you. For example, if you have a business, you have things like assets, like maybe shares and everything. All those assets, you can sell them for a certain price. And as for a business in its whole, you can even resell the entire business, give it to someone at a certain price. When it comes to circles, you need to talk with the banks and understand, maybe if you had shares there, you can be earning dividends or even transfer to someone else. So it's up to you. You need to understand, while you want to exit this one, how will the money come back to you? When it comes to land, you can resell that piece of land to someone else. So while committing to an investment, you need to understand the exit plan, because let's say you have a matatu, you want to exit the business. You can sell the matatu, get your money back, and continue with investing maybe in another thing. That is what we mean by exiting.